today is technically day one of this production. I'm here to shoot with FPV drones for the show Deadliest Catch. And first of all, just to get out here, and I'm at Dutch Harbor on Alaska, by the way, is a freaking mission. We're going on that tiny little plane. We're gonna stop by somewhere, and then we're going to refuel, and then from there, the pilot's gonna make a decision on whether or not we continue on to Dutch Harbor. So basically, I have to decide what gear I need to take with me, because not everything's gonna make it.
About 2.5 hours to Sandpoint, and there will be a restroom there, and then about an hour to Dutch Harbor. Okay, if Dutch Harbor's looking pretty good, it might be a little bumpy, just a heads up.
So we're at Sandpoint Island, continue on to actual Dutch Harbor. I'm sitting kind of up close to the cockpit, so I can kind of see out and see what the pilot is seeing, and it looks like this. It looks and feels like this. Here's the runway, and the plane, tiny ass little plane, is doing this. And everyone's just like, oh god, oh god. That was good. Now that I'm here, typically on productions, the first thing that you do, again, because we live in times of pandemic, is you gotta go and get your COVID test going on, right? So they have a dedicated room where everybody gets swabbed. And after that, everybody is to go to their rooms, and basically we're here until we hear the test results. So this right here, this stuff is like my walkie. Yeah, so basically this is everything that you need to, be connected with the production crew. We also, because everybody is to be on their own here, we're not even allowed to go dine in at, at a restaurant or anything like that. I basically got whole groceries here, guys. So, now I just play the waiting game. Hello. Yes, sir. That is awesome. Thank you. Yeah! I'm negative. So I guess I will get myself situated here at the my hotel room and go get myself some lunch. Alright, here's my charging situation. Charging, I got the main charger, charging some small packs for the 250, just in case there's interference with the communications and stuff that happens on the actual boat, because they got like all kinds of antennas and things. They just told me be prepared for anything. So I brought a test drone for that. Then I've got the rest of my regular FPV batteries getting charged over here. I got my backup goggles, that's gonna go over there, but everything that I'm going to take with me for the actual shoot's gonna live there. I've got my drones here. I'm in the middle of putting props on, so I gotta do that. I've got my walkie being charged. Here's my earpiece. Always gotta love the earpiece. You always feel like some kind of like secret agent. This is a flip phone. Because out here in Dutch Harbor, your regular cell phone doesn't work, so they give you these. I'm up. I'm up. Okay, it's 7:23 local time, which means it's like 9:23 back at home for me, which is why I've just been up. At first I thought I just got up way earlier than I wanted to, it's just really easy to think that, or even sleep in if that's your thing, because if you look outside, it's still super dark. And that's because out here in Alaska, the sun's not going to come up until about 10:30, and we're only going to have about 6 to 7 hours of daylight. When I say daylight, it's more like the sun just kind of circles the horizon. It doesn't really go like above your head, especially with this cloud layer, so it's really dark out here, which means those ND filters that I had rushed over is probably not going to get used. Well, that's unsettling. Look at that mountain. Alright y'all, so it's about 9 a.m. in the morning. As you can see, we got a little bit of light. It's going to get a little bit lighter than this in about an hour. But again, it's just going to be kind of like dusk, or you know, right when the sun's at the horizon. Plus we got this crazy cloud layer that's definitely not helping, and it's also not as cold as I was expecting it to be, which is great. I'm wearing a layer here and a t-shirt, but I definitely need a jacket to cut the wind. Other than that, I think I'll be good. Alright, so this is technically day 2 on this shoot. I'm with Shane. This guy's been the friendliest, most awesome guy ever. And right now we're out to go do some test shots for Aram, the director, basically to decide the difference between flying with hyper smooth on the GoPro or if we're gonna go with real steady. So we're gonna go check out these boats. We're gonna fly in and about those fun features and things, and then we'll make a decision here. What's up, dude?
Our nation's symbol, dumpster diving.
Hey. Okay, if it's cool with you, I'm gonna fly. Okay. Okay. Great. I don't think he cares. All right,
Nope.
we're going for test shots.
All the eagles are looking down, eyeing this.
I know. Hopefully these eagles don't get at me here. That would be a bad day. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Damn. There's no way I could give any advice because I'm just blown away the whole time.
Oh, that's alright.
That's crazy.
I don't know. This is probably not ours, but we'll both fly through it.
Unbelievable.
Woo, my hands are cold. Not bad. So that was like 4.5 minutes. It's pretty cold, but the battery was only at like of course I pulled the plug already, but it was like 22.9, so, or 21.9, so that's really good for a 6S cut.
We're right around the freezing mark, I think, right now. So that's
well,
impressive.
My hands are freezing, that's for sure. All right, so let's swap this out. We'll do another run shooting for real steady this time, and then we'll go post process this and show it to Aaron.
Sounds good.
Let's just make sure. Okay. Now, do you think I should just do one quick one in like the wider one, or you think he'll be happy with the linear?
I think he's gonna love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I learned something today. The little, I call them the box cage thingies, which is short for the things that capture the crabs.
Yeah.
But what are they called?
They're
Shane?
called a pot.
A pot. Now it's time to go and process some of the footage, but I wanted to ask you, so every production is usually different, in particular when it comes to handing off the footage, right? Normally we got to go look for the folks over at DIT, which, what does DIT stand for, by the way? Because I've heard so many different ways.
Well, that's a good question. I should know the answer.
It's funny because it's like everyone on set knows DIT, but they don't know what it stands for. I always thought it was digital image transmission, but I know that that's not right.
Yeah, technology.
Or technician,
technician, yeah.
But if you could, in like 20 seconds, explain who and or what DIT is to everybody.
So the DIT are the poor people that are up all night long taking all these terabytes of footage that everybody shoots and filing it where it should be, downloading it. So yeah, it's a big job, huge job actually.
Yeah.
Really important.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, they're responsible for the footage, and if for whatever reason the footage isn't there, they're the first ones, they're the front line to get hit up. So, all right, not bad for technically day 2 for me. This is day 2 for you too, right?
Yeah, that's a great first day. I can't believe you didn't wipe out 6 drones already, or 10, man.
I'm just glad that I got to take Shane for a ride. So he was in the monitor helping me out, directing me with a couple of things that would be, hopefully it'll be the picks for the show and make it onto there. So Shane, thank you so much for everything.
Great day.
Hey. Woo. Just in time. Alright, so I have recharged all batteries, radio, goggle. I have repacked my bags. I have dumped all of my media, dropped my cards off over at DIT. So I am good to check in for the night, fellas. And I better do so because it's an early start tomorrow. Alright, y'all. Good night.
Copy that.
Coming in hot. Oh, I thought I wasn't gonna make it.